Hello, Miroslav.
Hello, Joe. How are you today?
I'm okay today. We could say a bit cold because in the UK now, winter is really setting in. In fact, it's been a very wet day today, wet and cold day. So you're in Venice, Florida, you say? So it must
Yeah.
be nice over there. Yes.
Today it's a bit chill as well, so it's like around 45, and I would say that's a very cold weather for any Floridians. But I'm from
Yes.
Chicago and I'm from also Poland, so it's nothing for me, you know. I
Uh,
can take cold.
I can understand that. I know Chicago and I know Poland. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. That's nice. So we met at the Global Network just for a quick second. So
Yeah.
it was a really honor and pleasure to meet you, sir. So I just have maybe two or three questions. I know you get a lot of questions, and probably most of them were answered. These were prepared by me and my daughter. So,
Oh,
what businesses do you think have a potential to make millions of dollars that have not been created yet?
wow. Not been created yet.
Yes. So, what kind of a business you think it has some kind of a potential that has not been created? So, with the internet, there was a lot of businesses created, like
Yeah.
even what's the word for it? Cyber attacks are happening, and there are people protecting it. So, what
Right.
would be the other business that you
Well,
think?
I mean, we are now just about, well, not approaching AI. We're definitely now becoming inundated with AI, and AI is obviously going to drive the next probably 10 years. I don't know how long it will take, but it's approaching, and AI will really be into everything. So
Yes.
really, and I think when we get AI, what we will see is a lot of business opportunities changing. They will change into something that really works better with AI than with somebody just having an idea and attempting to do something. I think it will change the way we work. We can look at sports footwear. It's very, they need a lot of people. It is intensive. It is people intensive for making footwear. And so there's obviously a lot of opportunity there, but in that opportunity, the footwear is going to have to change in some way. But it still has to be flexible, it has to be comfortable, it has to be warm, and it has to wear well. So there's a lot of, I would say, a lot of challenges to actually turn footwear or have AI become the provider of footwear. I mean, a lot of things that we know that with producing cars, because a car doesn't have to bend too much. It's not like you fit it on your foot. It doesn't have to. So most of these areas, they're sort of solid. They're fixed there. But AI is going to take over. We know there are so many things that for the future, it will be a matter who can just get the technology, who can invent whatever changes in technology are needed to take whatever business and make it happen. I mean, we look now at drones. Drones are sort of, they're being used now in so many different ways. They're even being used as a weapon. So,
Yes.
drones are going to take over. Are we going to see the car demise? Are we all going to be sitting in a drone in future? Well, you don't need roads, but you're going to have different sorts of controls and maps. And I think this just seems to be moving on in a certain way. So maybe drones with AI is going to be something that's going to happen to us all, and we're all going to, I don't say we're going to drop our cars, but it's a bit like the horse and cart. You don't see many horses and carts around these days because
Correct.
the car took them out of the way, and sort of the wagon, the truck. So maybe we're going to see AI and drones becoming something different, changing our lives a lot.
Okay. Thank you for that. Uh, what was the most important challenge that you have overcome, whether personal or business? And would you do anything different by overcoming it?
Well, the most important one for me was, of course, breaking into the American market. Get it?
Okay.
to do that, we needed to influence the market. And for us, the way that we got into the market was through Runner's World. Runner's World, they had the shoe edition, in which they sort of judged shoes on performance. And we got 5 stars, which was the top. When they went to star ratings, we got 3 shoes with 5 stars. So that was our influence. We got that credibility. We were given the credibility, so the market wanted us. And I think whatever you do, you've got to have that association in some way with something that's credible, whatever market you're in, so that people, it gives you that trust factor. If the magazine is such a respected magazine that if they say you're 5-star, that means you're a good company. You should buy that product. And so these days, well, it's not these days. I can go back to my grandfather, who in 1900 he influenced a lot of people by giving his shoes to leading athletes. He invented the spike running shoe, and he gave them to athletes. And of course, as they were winning races, that was how he influenced other athletes to buy his product. In his day, the market wasn't so big, but because athletic shoes were bought by athletes. Today, that shoe market, the sneaker shoe market, is now fashion. So we have a big thing. But breaking into America, once we got that was the biggest challenge for us. And when we got there, then we found our white space with aerobics, and that took us from 9 million to 900 million in 4 years. So that was the big breakthrough that we had, and the biggest challenge.
Biggest challenge. Okay, I understand. Thank you. I'm in construction business, a residential contractor, and I would like to break into how would I advertise to families, especially probably women, because probably the kitchen is the most important place at home that family spends time. What would be the one kind of a sentence you would use in order to use on a marketing, like on Facebook, Google, or YouTube, that I would use, and it would be like a $1 million sentence.
$1 million sentence. And we're talking about real estate now. We're talking about selling property.
No, selling kitchen. Like, let's say if you want to replace your kitchen, and you're Googling out kitchen replacement contractors near me.
Okay.
What would be like a
unique value proposition?
Yes.
Oh,
hey, Olivia.
Hi, sorry.
Yeah. I think those are the sort of things that we used to play around with the advertising companies, and they play around with the words. And we had life is not a spectator sport, but that was something to us. I think when you talk about kitchens, you should be talking to Julie here now, and she would probably tell you, to make it pink.
Make it pink, okay?
Because it's a woman's area, and yes. I know when we bought a few properties we've gone in, Julie insists we have a pink worktop, we have a pink smeg. In fact, we have a pink toaster right now that's in this kitchen. But she said, this is what sells the kitchens, because the women do the buying.
Yes. Yeah. So
make it pink.
Probably. Yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, I have to think about it more deeper, and I have to involve my wife and my daughter in it as well, probably.
Oh, absolutely. You can't go without the 2 women. No, that's essential.
Because it sold 2 houses.
Yeah, Julie's just said we have pink kitchens, and they've sold 2 properties that we've had, 2 houses. They've come in, and there was a kitchen that sold the house.
Yes.
It was pink. Yeah. Came in, the wife or whoever it is, the girl comes in, and if they like the kitchen, you sell the house.
Okay, thank you for that. I don't think I have any more questions. If you would like to add anything, I would gladly take it. And I'm really honored and happy that I was able to spend with you a couple of minutes, because you made a history in the entire world. And I'm really, really grateful that I met you.
Yeah,
And
I think
spent
that's
your time.
probably one of my loves in life has been designing properties.
Okay.
I'm not an architect, but I like to play around with properties, and we in fact we bought a few properties new, and we don't go in, we change them. We just
Okay.
change things around. So, and in particular, we do put a pink kitchen in.
Okay. I've never seen a pink kitchen, but I might have to start implementing it
That's
from
right.
now
Yes.
I'll send you 2 pictures. We'll send you pictures of our pink kitchens.
I don't know if you heard Julie, but Julie's going to send you
No.
pictures of our kitchens.
Okay.
We had our pink kitchens, and they were very successful when we came to selling the properties.
Okay. When was the last time you were involved with the real estate, like buying them, fixing them up, and selling?
When
And
we were
2 years, 3 months ago.
yeah, about 2.5 years ago, we left France, and we left a property there. Yes.
oh, okay. Okay, so you just bought the property for yourself, and then you fixed it up. It wasn't like a business that you were in.
Oh no, we weren't in it as a business. It was
Okay.
just we liked the challenges. We had challenges all my life with Reebok, and so a property for us, properties are the same. They're a challenge, and it's good to do the changes and make it how you want it, so that you're comfortable. And as I say, the kitchen was probably the most important.
Um, I'm actually a realtor. I turned 18 this past summer, and I'm starting in real estate. What do you think should be like, what should I focus on whilst starting like a career that I'm really passionate about? Like, I love houses. I love admiring designs like a pink kitchen. It just makes me feel very happy, and I like sharing that joy with other people. What do you think should be like my advice starting out?
Well, I think what you have to decide on what makes people buy the property.
Mhm.
What is it that attracts them? We've already discussed the fact that a pink kitchen is what a woman likes. And I think for a man, it's toys. It's things that he can play with. It's something blinds that close with pressing a button. Something nice and plain, something you can play with. So I would tend to put some nice technical little things in there that you shut the windows, you shut the blinds, or you do things very simply. And these days, there are so many possibilities to put little bits of technical items into a property. So something that pleases a man is something which is technical and he enjoys playing with. And for a woman, it's a beautiful kitchen. And for us, it was pink. Pink tops and pink worktops and a pink smeg. And immediately the woman walks in and she looks at that, gone. So
Wow.
it's something, the attractions attract the men with something which is a bit technical and a bit nice to play with, and the women, a beautiful kitchen.
Good
Thank
to
you.
know.
It's a pleasure.